Welcome, welcome to our Masking Madness class. We are so excited to be teaching about some different masks that you can use from Mary Kay. And welcome, we have Ruth on. Welcome, Ruth, and Jan. So glad you're here. And make sure if you're watching, you get your name into the chat. And sorry, some feedback there. Okay, and I have my beautiful co-host, Lindsay. We're so excited to walk you through some of our favorite masks. I'd love for Lindsay to quickly introduce herself, share how long you've been a Mary Kay, why you joined, and what you've loved about it.
Okay, my name is Lindsay. I've been with Mary Kay about, I guess, a little over a year and a half now. Roseanne was actually the one who recruited me, and she's we've been friends for, I think, about 12 years now. I guess we'll go with that now.
Yeah.
I actually joined about 18 or so years ago. And at that time, I thought, it was the right thing to try out, but it actually didn't quite work out at that time. And we'll talk about this a little bit later, but I ended up doing the 90% buyback, where Mary Kay will give you 90% of your money back on unused products. And so I did that. And Roseanne has invited me to many, many different events, and the positivity that I felt from those events was just absolutely amazing. And so I decided that I would give it a try again. I had to go through the Mary Kay company, get their permission to do it, and I was very awestruck that they said that I could give it a chance again. And yeah, it's been an absolute amazing journey. It's been so fun working with these beautiful ladies and just working and pampering other women, and to help enrich their lives, to help pamper them, to help bring positivity to them, and just let them know that they're beautiful inside and out. So
Oh, I love that. I love second chances, and what a cool example to your children that, yeah, you did Mary Kay once, upon a time back 18 years ago, and it didn't work out the way you wanted, and then you gave it a try again. And, because that's how life is, right? We try something, it doesn't always work out perfectly the first time. In fact, rarely does it ever. So, but yeah, so I love that.
Try again.
Yeah, cool example to your children. So
thank you.
We have, so many fun people on. We have Mackenzie, of course, our Mary Kay sister. Ashley, welcome.
Ashley.
Sherry, that's a cute picture, Sherry. I love that. Holly's on. Thanks for supporting Sarah. We have Carolyn on. She's a consultant. So fun. Jotina, woot woot. Joni's on, and Holly, yes, thank you so much. And this is Donna, our Mary Kay sister as well. And then
hey, Donna.
Saying hi to Jolynn. And then we have Sherry Thompson on, brand new to our Mary Kay family as well. So fun. So me and Lindsay are going to go through the products. We're going to give you, we're going to spin a wheel and do a gift with purchase as well, and give you some time to think about anyone you'd love to refer to a free treatment. We have this amazing hydration happy hour class on Wednesday and Thursday nights. And so if you want samples to that, or if you have friends that you would love, if you've already tried that treatment and you'd love to gift them with that, make sure you text your beauty consultant and say, tell me more about the hydration happy hour. We do on Wednesday and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Cool. Oh, and Amy's on. Thank you, Sarah, for letting me know. Thank you so much. Yeah, and if you are watching and for some reason YouTube is not letting you comment, go text your consultant right now and say, hey, I'm watching. It's not letting me comment, because you have to be signed in order to comment. So please text your consultant. Then consultants, put your guest name in the chat as they text you, and I'm going to be watching my phone too for that point. Yeah, and then at the very end, we'll share some of our deals and discounts and our best kept secrets. So as we pull up the Masking Madness, we have our charcoal mask. And Lindsay's going to talk about this incredible mask that we love so much. So tell us about the charcoal mask.
Okay. Well, as you can see from this picture, it definitely does work. It's kind of disgusting, but this is our deep cleansing charcoal mask. And the thing that I like about this is I deal with oily skin, and it just kind of depends on where you have your oily and your drier skin to where you want to put it. And for me, I have oily skin all over, so I put it all over my entire face. You just put a thin layer, and as you can see, this is an activated charcoal, and so when it dries, you can see you can see all the different little oily spots that are where it's pulling the oil and gunk out of your skin. And so another thing is we have a neat little mask, what the masking applier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the applicator, sorry. That you can use, and it makes life so much nicer because you just use that, put it on your face, you just rinse it off, and you want to keep the mask on for about 10 to 15 minutes or maybe 20ish. And when you go to take it off, the thing that I like to do is put a washcloth straight over my face, a very warm washcloth, and as it sits there, it's pulling that off. It's not like you have to peel anything off your face. This actually, you put it on there and it takes a lot of it off, and then you can just wipe your face and it comes off. And one thing that one of our directors has said is that you smell like a peppermint patty, because it has rosemary, and what was the other
Peppermint.
one?
Yeah, peppermint.
Yeah, peppermint and rosemary. But and it also helps with bee stings. If you come to our aqua facials, you'll be able to hear that story. And it helps with itching if you get bug bites and stuff like that. But it's an absolute dream once you use it. So
oh, I agree. And I have very dry skin, but I love that I just put it, like she says, she puts it all over. I just put it on my nose area, the center of my forehead, my chin, and I use that once a week. And that's been a big game changer also for my skin, just using it just consistently, but just in the areas that I need. And like if you struggle with your chin with any whiteheads, we saw the blackheads on the other page, but like Lindsay said, it as it's drying, it acts as a magnet, bringing those excess oil, dirt, blackheads to the surface. And then I think that's the best way is to heat up a warm washcloth to remove it, and just helps it be a very pampering experience. So, and that mask is $26. Mm-hmm.
And you can use it 2 to 3 times a week. You just want to spread it out throughout the week. And yeah, but it's a very, very pampering.
Yeah. Especially if you have oily skin. This is a huge bottle. I know you might not be able to exactly see the size, but it's 4 ounces, and you only need a tiny bit. In fact, it's better to do less, because if it's put on too thick, it's going to not dry very easily. And so you want it to just be a nice thin layer. So this lasts me years, and I use it every week. Yeah. And Sherry says the T-zone. Yes, the T-zone is where a lot of people focus on that. Welcome, Holly. So glad you're here. Yeah. And Joe Tina's like, oh, that's what I need, Donna. It's like, this is described exactly what she needed. Wow. I love that. Love you, Joe Tina. And Ashley says, best mask ever. Christina says, I love this mask. It's really helpful for my oily skin. So that's so cool. Yeah. Yay. And then what Sherry talked about kind of with the T-zone, this is kind of in the center of the face, which my forehead's more dry, but if your forehead's oily, Especially sometimes it doesn't start out that way, but by the end of the day it is. Or if you're oily in that center place, that T-zone, that's definitely where most people put their charcoal mask. And then you can see in the other areas on her face is the moisture renewing gel mask. And I get to talk about this. This one's also $26, so the same price, but this goes in the areas of your skin that are dry. And I'm going to read the back of this. I love it. You massage a generous layer of mask onto cleansed skin, avoid your eye area and mouth area, and leave on for 10 minutes. So that's one way you can use it. The second way, and then after that 10 minutes, you'd rinse it, and you can remove it with a warm, wet washcloth. It actually says that on there. Or for an enhanced pampering experience, you can leave on overnight and put it on before bedtime. And it's the very last step. So I have my entire face washed and clean. I have even my moisturizer on, and then this hydrating mask I put on last, and that locks in the hydration. It doesn't get stiff or sticky, so it's very different than the charcoal mask. I wouldn't sleep with that one on, but this one's just kind of locking in that hydration, and in the morning I rinse my face, and it's just really given a lot of that hydration. So yeah, 10 in 10 minutes, all these awesome benefits, from instantly hydrating the skin, locks in moisture, de-stresses, purifies, nourishes, calms, firms, smooths, softens, minimizes pores. Like, sign me up. In 10 minutes, 10 benefits. Or I prefer to use it on overnight because I don't have to think about washing it off after 10 minutes. I can just go to sleep and then wash it off in the morning. So I've super enjoyed that. And I do that once a week. I do that on Wednesday night. I like to do the charcoal mask also on Wednesday. I like to do that deep clean of the skin and then a nice hydration. It just feels fantastic. So that one's $26, and that one lasts me a while as well. I would say probably about 2 years, and I feel like this one lasts me like 5, but I'm not using it over my whole face. I'm just using it. And another, Lindsay, do you want to tell them about what else charcoal mask can help with? Like with like if you got stung by a wasp or a bee?
Yeah, I did. I told them that if they came to the aquafacial, they could hear about that story.
Okay.
But
so stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah, this can help. This is my like cure all. I don't know if you guys remember the movie My Big Fat Greek Wedding from back in the 90s. I think that came out. And I think it was her dad. I haven't seen that movie since I was a teenager, but I think her dad had Windex. Am I right on this? And he would, you have a zit? You need to put Windex on it. Was it Windex? I could be totally off on this. Do you remember that movie, or did you watch that? Okay. Someone in the chat, I'm sure, knows the answer, but he thinks, if I remember right, that Windex fixes everything, and this is kind of my Windex. This is my, cool. Thanks, Mackenzie. I am not a movie person, and that was a long time ago. I was probably in junior high when I watched it, but this is my Windex. So if I get a breakout, I put it there. If I get a cold sore, I put it there. If my kids get stung by a wasp, I put it there. When I get a mosquito bite, I'm going to put it there. It acts like a magnet, bringing stuff to the surface, getting rid of it, whatever it is. Yes. And Holly, you said yes to that. Thank you. Yes,
I was going to say, if you get the chance to get samples from your consultant, we always say to put them in your car, because if you're out and about with your kids and they're like at a park or you're at a river or something, and something like that happens, pull that out and that'll take care of it.
Yeah, it does. I definitely have a sample of this in my car, and I love it. And it's come in handy when Juliet got stung by a wasp. So thank you guys. Now I want to go watch that movie. Okay, Ashley says, Ashley is our expert here. 2002. Yes, I was not in junior high. I was in high school. That's so fun. Yeah, I love that movie. So that's my Windex is my charcoal mask.
I was gonna say we won't say where I was at.
You don't have to tell us.
Definitely out of high school.
Yeah. How old you are is your business, and how young. That's probably why you didn't watch it. You were busy with with your family,
with little ones, and
I feel like I don't watch movies too much. This is the third mask we want to show. It's our pink clay mask, a special edition. This mask is so delightful. It's has like what's the smell? Hang on. Well, I'll just read from here because, but it helps you unwind with plumeria extract, which is known to have an antioxidant property to it. So it's delighting, especially if you've had a really hard day and you're just like, I just need to like wash my face and just remember tomorrow is a new day. I feel like a mask can really help that self-care. It gives a nice cleanse. It's a pink mask. So when it goes on, it goes pink and then it dries, and it's clay type. So it gets stiff as it's drying. That just helps remove the day away, revealing clean skin, and then it wraps the skin in a velvety soft texture, which is also how I feel about the moisture renewing gel mask, which is really hydrating, just super soft. And renews. I cannot read that. Revive dull skin. How does this? Dull, fatigued skin and leave it feeling soft and smooth. Yep. And how to apply? Just smooth on nice and creamy. Also 10 minutes. The charcoal mask, you probably want to leave on 20 minutes to 25 till it completely dries. And you can just see it pulling. I actually did it this morning because I was like, I want a little extra. And then this one, you can leave on for 10 minutes, or I like to sleep overnight with it. And then the pink clay mask, 10 minutes, and then you rinse it off. So that's a little about those. That one is $18, and the other two are $26. This one is smaller. It's 3 ounces as well. Okay, so as we wrap up, we are going to spin our wheel and find out what the gift with purchase is. And so if you are interested in ordering, or whether it's something we talked about today, or maybe you are running out of mascara or moisturizer, I think probably all of you know that we are doing Mother's Day gift giving ideas. And so if you need a gift, for a mom or someone who is like a mom to you, or to yourself, you are a mom, or we have teacher appreciation gifts, which is one of my favorite. That's coming up here really quick. May 6th through 10th is Teacher Appreciation Week. And that's throughout the whole country. And so I know a lot of schools focus on how can we, help our teachers to feel appreciated. And at our school, at least, they encourage us to bring just a little gift, to the teachers each day, or a card or something like that. And so that's something that I hate to be surprised about. It's always nice to be prepared for. So let's spin the wheel and let me grab it and find out what is our gift with purchase tonight. So when you're ordering from your consultant, you're going to get 2 free samples. That's what I landed on last week. That's funny. Yeah, and I'm hoping those who got their free samples last week are enjoying them. But 2 free samples. You get, if you have like certain ones you would like to try, let your consultant know. If she has those, she can get those. We don't have samples of everything though. So yeah, just be aware. But if you have something you want to try, might as well see if she has it. So. And now we're going to play the referral game. Oh, and Ashley says, love the pink clay mask. Best way to end a stressful day. Also love to use it as a multi-mask with the charcoal. Cool. That's fun. I have not multi-masked with that one. So yay, always a good one. And Ashley was in 4th grade. I love the 4th grade.
all of you guys are just babies.
Yeah. Like other people are you're not the oldest here, Lindsay. So
right.
How old you are is your business. How young you look is ours, right? So we can help you look young and celebrate every birthday. Like, be grateful for every birthday. Never be like, oh, I don't want to think about it. Celebrate your birthday. Okay, so I am going to turn on some music, give you guys a chance to think about who you'd like to refer, and then I'm going to get to all your names onto the spinning wheel, and we're giving away a sheet mask tonight. Super excited. So let me pull up some music for you. Oh, and let me explain the referral game. I think most of you probably know how we play the referral game, but grab a piece of paper, or you can grab your phone and think, this is one of the biggest ways to help and support your consultant is sharing friends and family with her. we work a lot of the times through referrals. And so you can think of anyone who lives in the United States. They don't have to live local to you or to her, but just anywhere in the United States, because we can send free samples in the mail and let her demo that. And it's a fun way to think, if you want to like think of the hardest working woman you know, the happiest woman you know, or someone who just brings you joy, or maybe someone who just had a baby or got married, or someone maybe who's going through something really hard, whether it's a divorce or a loss of a loved one, or just something, school, they're just stressed, they need, maybe they're just finished finals, or something that they can pamper and uplift themselves. When you refer 12 women to your beauty consultant, and you will just privately message those, don't put them in the chat, just privately send those to your consultant, you're going to get half off a makeup item of your choice. So that can be half off a mascara or an eyeshadow or a lip gloss or an eyeliner. So that was super fun. So we'll give you, and I was a referral, and Lindsay was a referral too. She was referred to me as well. So we are grateful for the referral program on a whole different level, because without it, we wouldn't be here. So I'm going to turn on some music if I can find the one. Here we are. Give you guys a chance to think of referrals and send those, and I'll get your names on the wheel. Okay. Oh my goodness. Um, I am so excited. I was practicing something new tonight and I realized I'm also streaming into our private Facebook group, which I thought we were only able to use YouTube, and it looks like we can do both. And anyway, it just worked out so magically. Didn't even know I was doing
Great.
that. I know. So I also saw that Krista Foss, and that's where Rachel Peterson is watching, is on the Facebook group. So thank you, Mackenzie, for being in there and letting us know about that. And if you do not, right now I'm going to show, let me pull up the will, because I want you to look at it and make sure your name is on the will, because we have more people on than I have here. And maybe some of them are consultants too. So, and that could easily be the case, but I hope you can see it. Let me try and make it, maybe, I don't know if that makes it better or not, but it makes it worse maybe. But make sure you see your name. If you are a guest, meaning you do not own a starter kit, and you are watching, hurry and text your consultant, let her know you're on, because we want to give you into the drawing. The drawing tonight is this 2-step hydrating mask. And if you've never seen this or tried this, it is super fun. There's a YouTube video. I needed to watch a video because I was so confused. They have instructions on the back, but that made me just crazy confused. But basically, there's all this serum on this side that you squeeze into here, and there's a sheet mask, a dry sheet mask right here. So basically, you squeeze it up, pop it in. I think you fold. I can't even remember. Oh my gosh. But I'll have to watch the video again. So, but super fun. I love sheet masks. They're so pampering. So just like, you could lay down with it on, or I'm usually at my computer with the sheet mask on. My husband comes behind, and then I turn around and it's like Phantom of the Opera. And he's like, was not expecting that. So it's a good prank to pull on people. Yeah, there's 2 Hollies. Oh, thank you. Yes. Oh my gosh. You are so right. Thank you, Holly Shirtlift. We have Holly Bear on. I think that's how she says her name. So that is good. We have Holly Shirtlift. Holly. See, this is why I knew I needed to show that. Okay. Perfect. So as we wrap up, yeah, just make sure your name's in here. And Sherry says, you young whippersnappers, you. So Sherry's making you feel young, okay?
Yes, she is. Thank you.
Love it. Okay, so let's pull this up. So thank you again for the referrals. If you haven't sent those, you can privately message them to your beauty consultant. And as we wrap up, try and make this a little bigger. This is our, and we'll text this to you. This is crazy tiny, but basically we talked about the masking set, and the masking set can be totally customized too. Basically, charcoal mask is 26, the moisture renewing gel mask is 26, and then there's a mask applicator that you can get that's 12. And that is really great, especially for the charcoal mask, so you don't get charcoal on your fingers. The other mask, I use my fingers and I feel like it's fine, but with the charcoal, I like to use, it's kind of like when you're using a foundation, you don't want to use your fingers to put on the foundation. You want a foundation brush. And I feel like that's, yeah, that it just, then you're like, no, I got to wash my hands, so I like things fast and easy, and the applicator helps you not to have to go wash your hands with the charcoal mask. And then the pink clay mask is 18. The sheet mask that we're going to give away, we're going to do our drawing, but this is just a fun, like, hydrating mask. And well, whoever wins, I'll send you the YouTube video so you can figure out how to use it, because and I don't want to practice too hard using it, because I don't want to start it already, because it's nice when it's nice and fresh. So, and then our best kept secret is our starter kit. Right now it's only $35 to start Mary Kay. With that, you get the catalog, samples, and then you have your own independent beauty consultant website where you as a beauty consultant can go and learn about skincare, makeup. They're all self-paced. Me and Lindsay did all of those, and we love the free education Mary Kay offers for beauty consultants. But you also have a website where customers can go on and shop and, order on your website, look at it, and you have the ability to process debit and credit cards. Then there's these two bottom packages. The $45 gives you free samples. The $90 gives you full-size products. So I guess they're not free, but they're discounted. So it's $45, but you get about $70 worth of samples, but only costs $45. The $90 kit gives you $450 in products, but you only pay $90. So that's a better deal than me and Lindsay get. We're slightly jealous, but anyway, we had those opportunities when we joined, and those products in the full size you can use for yourself, you can use to sell, or what I did with it is that's what I demoed with. And I forgot to talk about the Princess, Queen, and Cadillac. So if you're getting multiple sets on this page, the Princess, you get to pick 4 sets on the page and then pay just $199. So usually save about at least $16 to $20, kind of depends on which 4 sets you're picking out. The Queen, you can pick any 6 sets on the page and just pay $299. And the Cadillac, which we're famous for a pink Cadillac, we're racing for a pink Cadillac, is when you get to pick 8 sets. So it can be a la carte. Yeah, she's got her pink pom-poms too. Or it can be actual sets on this page, and your beauty consultant can text this to you right after. So thank you guys so much for being on. We love and appreciate you. And thanks for switching over to YouTube. But now I figured out I can do it in the Facebook group, or at least so. Yeah, so I'm happy about that because Facebook changed their settings and they don't allow third parties, but we found a way around. It's not as perfect. We can't see the comments from Facebook. So I would prefer you watching from YouTube, but if it's more convenient to watch from the Facebook group, totally support that. And I'll go live into both. So those that are not on YouTube can do that. So cool. Okay. So I think we're ready to do our drawing right now. I just need to pull up this and find out who is winning the sheet mask. And if you're watching the recording, make sure to text your beauty consultant and let her know that you just finished watching this. If you're either watching it live or watching the recording, let her know. And then next week, we're doing our contour like the Kardashians. So if you want to come learn about highlighters and bronzers, where to put them, me and Lindsay will be back on and demoing and showing where to put them. And then we'll also show different face shapes because based on your face shape also can determine where you contour too. So what works for someone else might not work for you. So it's fun to learn all the different ways. So, okay, so let's spin our wheel. Hopefully we got everyone on. I did double check my phone at one point, so I just hope no more people text me. Oh, cool. It's Holly Shirtlip. That is Karma. She was the one who let us know that to remind me. I knew the other Holly was on too, but she's the one who reminded us to get the other Holly on the wheel. And this is just Karma saying, that was very kind of you. And here you go. So
there you go.
Yeah.
Congrats, Holly.
Yeah, so I'll get this in the mail to you. Thank you again. We appreciate you guys so much. And if you want to try the hydration happy hour, if you haven't tried that, or if it's been like years and you haven't tried that, because we've been doing that class for 2 years, let your beauty consultant know. Have a wonderful rest of your night. We'll see you.